There, heading down now into turn 6.
The soft front tyre will not give you straight up and down braking stability. Is that why Vinales and Rossi have gone for it? It's a gamble, you have to say. Will it pay off?
Quartararo, now Miller has got his eyes set firmly on the world champion.
Whoa!
Oh, Maverick
Pushing her early to try and make that gap that he wanted to do. He did it in Sepang. He said he's first coming through turn 8, lighting up that rear tyre. Maverick out the seat.
Marquez we're on board with through the get want to learn how to start in a MotoGP race. Don't look at Marquez, don't look at Vinales, don't look at Quartararo. Look at Bradley, 5 places. He's one behind Rossi into 11th.
Yeah, Rossi check. He's in 10th place now then. Got in the making. He's the first South African ever to appear in the MotoGP category in the modern years ago. South African fans, you have got a new hero to be roaring on in 2020.
Quartararo, he had to get that done. Brilliantly done, but he's run it wide and... Oh.
Can it get any worse for the factory Suzuki team? Alex Rin's out through injury. This shortened season, 13 races.
Corner. There was another gap and Maverick said, thank you very much. This is brilliant stuff here from Maverick.
Since mid-November last year, Marquez strikes back again on the brakes into the Pedrosa corner on this lap number 3. Marquez and Vinales exchanged the lead 3 times.
You'd hear an eruption of noise coming into this section of the circuit, but of course you're just cheering from third. Quartararo already now.
This is Morbidelli, Rossi and Petrucci behind him. Moto2 world champion, one of the best.
So hard for him not to make mistakes in his first ever MotoGP race, but this is class so far.
Do you know what? I think the pace not good enough. If this is Maverick's rhythm early on, I'm going to try and get in response at the moment to Marquez. Marc already, he was lethal in the 3rd sector.
I dared though, he was out on the outside on the green stuff, and that again a twitch from the rear as well. This is all or nothing for Marc at the moment. This is moment.
Yeah, and he knows as well, if he pushes the pace, ups his rhythm, he's done the fastest lap of the race more. Marquez is thinking all the time, isn't he, about how he can exploit potential braking. Oh, he's gone! He's gone! We lost sight of Marquez.
He stayed on board.
Or the rear going into turn 4.
Oh my goodness me, drama here in the opening race. He's trying
air in front of Maverick Vinales. Where on earth had Marc Marquez gone? Off the circuit.
Oh, look at that!
Back to his old tricks. Welcome back to MotoGP, Marc Marquez on the elbow, full of gravel. Brilliant reactions, brilliant reflexes. Lynn Jarvis can't believe in dirty tyres. He does not care one iota.
Simon, your thoughts on that, please? He was thinking about having Vinales. Last time he high-sided, of course. What was that at the end of last year? Blimey, that's a whack.
He's not even in the race, injured. And Marc cat-like reflexes of the world champion.
He's not human.
No.
He's not, honestly, he's not human. I'd see Marc Marquez out. I can tell you, their ears are pricked up in a big, big way.
Now how's that soft front tyre going to hold up for Maverick Vinales? It's
I cannot believe what we've witnessed already in this short time. That was true stages of this 2020 season. My goodness, here comes Fabio Quartararo. He wants to hold off. Brilliantly done from the Frenchman. Yamaha are 1-2 again. Quartararo.
Line cut to the middle of the track, so Jack Miller couldn't try and blitz by him again with the Superior. He's at about 12 kilometres an hour over Fabio Quartararo. That's worrying for him, he said, going to angle of that front tyre. What can you say? Ridiculous, outrageous. He's down. How does he do it? It's just astonishing.
I'll tell you something, already, after a few mistakes, made it up to 14th place, so there's points on offer. You're going to see...
Everybody else might as well pack up.
Yeah, just pack up and let's just call it a day there. He is he's shaking his head there, he's dropped back to 3rd place. Is there anything...
The front after that mistake by Vinales. Miller in 2nd. Marquez continues. They head over the crest down into turn 2. Looks nearly...
For Maverick, you can see there he's using the back brake and everything just to try and get that bike stopped.
The speed of that KTM has always been there right from the start in 2017. What they've not had away in the past, real spin city on the KTM in these hot conditions. Normally they've ground because normally in these track conditions, Polispargro
really like predicting the future when it comes to MotoGP. I mean, look at him, he's up behind Miguel Oliveira here, who's in 9th. Oh dearie me. Hearing Le Marseillaise for the first time.
Yeah, since what, 19... Marquez at all, he had no choice.
Well, yeah, get out of my way.
There was a big orange and red motorcycle. 5 was his last lap, which makes him yet again the quickest
view of your top 3 with 13 laps to go. So Whitler is on for 2nd place.
Sorry to say at this stage for Vinales fans, it looks like he dips into the 39s, not as quick as Miller, nowhere near as quick as Quartararo. Okay, yes, Fabio Quartararo's on a 2020 bike.
Rossi's same, he's in, thought he was a goner. and he's just had to witness him go through. Rossi and Viñales.
Here we are, 2 years later, on the brink of becoming a 8 seconds clear of Jack Miller. He took half a second out of the Morbidelli, Bagnaia, Espargaro and Dovizioso. But right now, with the time he's got in his pocket for Maverick Viñales,
well, it would sting a lot, because he's now right on the tail of left here in the opening race of 2020. Marc Marquez, if you're just tuning
number 6, so you'd think that Marquez will be making light work very, very soon. Marc Marquez, he takes all the room needed.
Well, this is like a PlayStation game. Bagnaia struggling a little, and Pecco then trying to return the favour.
Well, he loves the psychological walk into the gravel trap at turn 4. Probably thought, well, that's Marquez, we don't have to worry about him for the rest of the race. He's on the podium. Unless he makes another mistake, he's on the podium, because these guys in front of him can't live.
Across the line we go. Let's see how far away. He's only 6 seconds off the lead at the moment. As it stands, Fabio Quartararo is riding beautifully out front. The thing is, Matt, he doesn't have to now push the boat out. He doesn't need to chase low to 130.
He's just dropping them with such ease. He's had some remarks. 12, his last ever 6/10 quicker than Viñales.
Well,
it looks like Miller as well is nibbled. Oh, Valentino Rossi, what's happened to him? Front tyres are covered in dirt, that's for sure.
As Marquez here goes through on his teammate for 2020, and Paul Espargaro, new teammate for next year. No, you can have that, Mark. And I'll just watch you try Dovizioso. Now, these two are old foes, let's be honest. Dovizioso will not believe his eyes.
So his long and distinguished career, and he's going to have salt rubbed into the experience to have Marc Marquez come by him and then go for Viñales and Miller. Here's Dovizioso out. Viñales takes second place back from Miller. It's all
and surely for the podium. He holds on to 4th place ahead of Andrea Dovizioso. By the way, fastest rider on the last lap in the entire field was Brad Binder.
Sensational with a capital S, no other word for it. What a performance.
Here we go, into the final corner. He lines it up. He's got the inside, the podium, and he's back up into 3rd place.
The team love it. You can almost...
He says, OK, well, you can work for it. Block pass. That was a bit sweet. Marquez.
You just knew that was coming. You pass Marquez, you better make it stick, because you know at the very next... Looks like resistance is futile for the Australian. Marquez then now starts as well. No points off of the day for the Spanish rookie. What's the gap?
Well, he's just eaten up about 3 of those tenths in that corner alone.
At this stage of the race.
This is just simply a second place here. At the very start of this race, Maverick Viñales was the man. He's forced his way through. And it is when you get Marc Marquez angry, this is what happens.
I have to take it dishes. I mean, I'm almost speechless. Gobsmackingly brilliant.
He's 4 laps away from securing his first ever MotoGP victory.
And you know what? Please no, please no.
And do you know what would make it worse? Is if he sees P2. All right, because that's a fast one.
Is that 4 again?
It's 4 again. It's caught him out once more. Let's have another look at this then. Front was twitching a bit. Trials and tribulations of this race for Marc Marquez.
How many more talking points do you...
Oh, he looks hurt there. He looks really hurt.
Yeah, he does. I mean, is there something wrong with that right arm? Previous with shoulders, hasn't he?
I cannot believe this race.
Wow.
Is it extraordinary?
Like that, that's going to hurt.
Guys, you know, it's also sad to... It's one of the best performances I've ever seen.
Yeah. He's not. Now, at the moment, though, look at Paul Espargaro. All of a sudden, Paul Espargaro sees a dry podium. Rose to lose. He's home and dry here with 3 laps to go. What a name at the start of a MotoGP season for the first time in his MotoGP career. Horrible crash. And he got nudged by the bike for good measure as well. His shoulder will...
Sorry sight. Didn't deserve this after a truly heroic performance. Here we go then.
Said that this was going to be one of the most intense and physical battles for MotoGP riders.
Quartararo was born in April 1999. He was the last Frenchman to win a MotoGP race on Spanish soil in Valencia.
Wins his first ever Grand Prix in MotoGP. Bovy is 3rd, Miller is 4th, and Morbidelli 5th. The 20 anthem for the first time.